Hello students, let's continue the topic in the chapter Anatomy of Flowering Plants. The topic today's video is the dicot leaf. In the before session of the video, we discussed about the root, that is a dicot root and monocot root, both we have discussed. And in the case of the next session of the video, we discussed about the stem, that is a dicot stem and the monocot stem. In the today's session of the video, we will discuss about the leaf. In the case of flowering plants, which I have already told, the dicot leaf and the monocot leaf. Here, the first we will study about the dicot leaf. In the case of dicot leaf, dicotyledonous leaf, this is also called in a short form, this is called dicot leaf. This leaf is also called dorsiventral leaf. The dorsiventral leaf, in the sense, the dicot leaf has two surfaces. The two surfaces. Why it is called the dorsiventral leaf means dicot leaf ge two surfaces irutte. A two surface na we'll call it as a upper surface and lower surface. So upper surface and lower surface. ಎರಡು ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ನ ಲೋಯರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇಫ್ ಯು ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಒನ್ ಹಿಯರ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಅ dicot leaf. In this leaf, it is having a two surface. The one is upper surface, ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ನ upper surface, and this is called ventral surface. ಇದು ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್, ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ದ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್ ನೋಡಿ, ಡಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸು ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ, ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ನ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸು ಅಥವಾ ಡಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸು, ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದಿಸ್ ಈಸ್ ಮೋರ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಇನ್ ಕಲರ್, ಡಾರ್ಕ್ ಗ್ರೀನ್ ಇದೆ. ವೆನ್ ವಿ ಸಿ ದ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್, the ventral surface is little bit light in green color. That's why this leaf, dicot leaf, is called dorsiventral leaf. Dicot leaf ge innondu hesaru dorsiventral leaf. In the sense, it is having a two surfaces. The two surfaces are, leaf will have a two surface, that is dorsal surface and ventral surface. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು dorsiventral leaf. If we consider what are the parts which are present in the dicot leaf, the dicot leaf is having three parts: epidermis, mesophyll and vascular bundles. The dicot leaf is having mainly three parts. The three parts include epidermis, mesophyll and vascular bundles. Let's study the one by one. The first one is epidermis. The epidermis is of two types. Two epidermis are present in the dicot leaf, that is upper epidermis, lower epidermis. ಮೇಲೆ ಇರೋ ಡರ್ಮಿಸ್ನ ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸ್ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಅಂತಾರೆ, ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದನ್ನು ಲೋಯರ್ ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸ್. ಸೊ ಹಿಯರ್, what type of venation is present in the dicot leaf? You can see here reticulate venation. As I already explained, reticulate venation means there is a main veinlet, there is a main vein. The main vein is divided into veinlets. You can see here, this type of arrangement of veins and veinlets in the leaf is called reticulate venation. The reticulate venation consists of mainly the main vein, and you can see the main vein. The main vein here, this is the main vein, and there is a branches. You can see that. You can see here the branches. This is called veinlets. This type of arrangement, ಈ ಥರ ಒಂದು ವೇನ್ಲೆಟ್ಸು ವೇನ್ಸ್ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ನ ರೆಟಿಕ್ಯುಲೇಟ್ ವೆನೇಷನ್ we will call. So dicot leaf is having a reticulate venation. Then let's see. I already explained the epidermis will have two types of epidermis, upper epidermis and lower epidermis. In the epidermis, what it is consists of? Of course, the epidermis is consists of epidermal cells. You can see here. This is the upper epidermis and this is a lower epidermis. ಕೆಳಗಡೆ ಇರೋದನ್ನ lower epidermis. This is upper epidermis. So here you can see upper and below it is a lower epidermis. Mainly it is consists of epidermal cells. This we studied in the root, stem. Same here also, epidermis consists of epidermal cells, and main here it is also consists of, in the epidermis, stomata. It's a small opening through which transpiration will takes place. Transpiration ಆಗೋದು ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟಾದಲ್ಲಿ. ಆ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟಾ which is present in the case of upper epidermis less. Upper epidermis ಅಲ್ಲಿ stomata will be less, and in lower epidermis stomata will be more. You can see the stomata, small opening, and this is a small opening. You can see that transparent. Here it is a stomata and having a structure. On the sides there is a guard cells. Guard cells are followed by epidermal cells. This is a stomatal apparatus, and main thing here it is a small opening. ಇದು small opening. ಈ opening ಅಲ್ಲಿ transpiration ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. So stomata is present both in, less in the upper epidermis and more in the lower epidermis. You can see here the stomata which is present. This stomata will be more in the case of upper epidermis and compared to less in the case of lower epidermis. And upper epidermis, lower epidermis is covered by cuticle. It is a waxy layer which I already told in the stem. This waxy layer is present as a cuticle on the epidermis. When we see the next part of that leaf, that is a mesophyll. Here the mesophyll, what is this mesophyll? The mesophyll is a leaf tissue. You can see here leaf alliro tissue na andre upper epidermis. So lower epidermis, you can see here upper epidermis, lower epidermis ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿರೋ tissue na mesophyll tissue. We'll call it is a mesophyll. It is a tissue which consists of cells. This complete we will consider it is a mesophyll. Meso andre middle. ಲೀಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿರೋ ಟಿಶ್ಯೂನ ಮೀಸೋಫಿಲ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ವಾಟ್ ದಿಸ್ ಮೀಸೋಫಿಲ್ ಇಸ್ ಕನ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಫ್? ದ ಮೀಸೋಫಿಲ್ ಈಸ್ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಅ ಪ್ಯಾರೆನ್ಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. ದಿಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾರೆನ್ಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್ ವಿಚ್ ಆರ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಮೀಸೋಫಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾಸ್ ಅ ಟೂ ಟೈಪ್ಸ್, ದಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಪ್ಯಾಲಿಸೇಡ್ ಪ್ಯಾರೆನ್ಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್, ಸ್ಪಾಂಜಿ ಪ್ಯಾರೆನ್ಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸ್. The leaf tissue, in the dicot leaf tissue, that is a mesophyll, which is consists of two types of cells, that is a palisade parenchyma and spongy parenchyma cells. How to differentiate these two? First one, if you see, this is a palisade parenchyma. These are elongated cells. ಈ cylindrical shape ಅಲ್ಲಿ elongated cells ಇರುತ್ತೆ. All these are the palisade parenchyma cells. You can see here. So these are parenchyma cells, but they are elongated shape. So these elongated shape of parenchyma cells will consider as palisade parenchyma cells. This is a one type. Another type is spongy parenchyma cells. These spongy parenchyma cells, either they are oval shape or they are round shape. So these oval shape or a round shape of the cells which are present in the mesophyll, these are called spongy parenchyma. You can see that the spongy parenchyma cells which are present. Both consist of chloroplast. It's a very important organelle for the plants through which photosynthesis will takes place. ಈ ಪ್ಯಾರನ್ಕೈಮಾ ಸೆಲ್ಸಲ್ಲಿ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸೊ ದ ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಡೂ photosynthesis. In the mesophyll tissue, there are two types of the cells, parenchyma cells. The first one here, it is a palisade parenchyma cells. Another one, it is a spongy parenchyma cells. That's the mesophyll tissue which is present in the dicot leaf. Then the next part is a vascular bundles. The vascular bundles which they are present, you can see here. The vascular bundles are xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem we will consider as a vascular bundles. So vascular bundles, mainly they are present in the veins. This I already told where the veins will be present. Here you can see that. That means the vascular bundles are present on the veins. So this is veins. So there the vascular bundles are present. These vascular bundles, let's see how they are arranged. These vascular bundles in the dicot leaf, they are surrounded by bundle sheath cells. You can see that bundle sheath cells, they are very much important. This we already studied in the photosynthesis. In the C4 plants, bundle sheath cells are present. You can see that surrounding the vascular bundles, there are bundle sheath cells are present. These bundle sheath cells, if they are present, they are called C4 plants. So here these bundle sheath cells which they are present, you can see this surrounding the vascular bundles. So these bundle sheath cells, if they are present, this is called a Cran's anatomy. If this Cran's anatomy is present, then it is called C4 plants. So where they are present? They are present around the xylem and phloem. These vascular bundles which are present and bundle sheath cells which plays an important role in the case of photosynthesis. Such a plants are called C4 plants. So that's the three parts which are present in the dicot leaf. Those parts, it was already mentioned. The three parts are epidermis, mesophyll and bundle sheath cells. If we consider the next leaf, that is a monocot leaf. The monocot leaf, it is called isobilateral leaf. So why it is called isobilateral leaf? In the case of dicot leaf, it is called dorsiventral leaf. So it is called dorsiventral leaf because the dicot leaf is having two surfaces, that is a upper surface and ಲೋಯರ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಅದನ್ನು ಡಾರ್ಸಿ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಲೀಫ್ ಅಂತ ಕರೀತಾರೆ. ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ ಲೀಫ್ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಐಸೋ ಬೈಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಲೀಫ್. ಐಸೋ means same, by two lateral side by side. So side by side, which consists of, that means the dorsal surface and ventral surface cannot be differentiated. ಇದಕ್ಕೆ ಡಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದು, ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂತ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಷಿಯೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಕ್ಕಾಗಲ್ಲ. ಎರಡೂ ಆಲ್ಮೋಸ್ಟ್ ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಸ್, ಸೊ ಇಟ್ ಈಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ಡ್ ಐಸೋ ಬೈಲ್ಯಾಟ್ರಲ್ ಲೀಫ್, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ದ ಡಾರ್ಸಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ದ ವೆಂಟ್ರಲ್ ಸರ್ಫೇಸ್ both are same. So only it is called as iso, same, bilateral, side by side. On the both the surfaces they are the same surfaces. But in the case of dicot leaf, dorsal side dark color irutte, ventral side light color irutte. Dark green, light green, you can see here. In the case of dicot leaf, this is a upper surface, this is upper surface dark green. This is a lower surface, this is a light green. So we can differentiate which is upper surface and which is a lower surface. But in the case of the monocot leaf, both the surfaces are same. We cannot able to differentiate which side is upper surface and which side is lower surface. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ it is called as the iso bilateral leaf. You can see here the dorsal surface and ventral surface, it is the same green color, same dark green in color, same green color, no shade, it is the same. And it is also having a three parts, that is a epidermis, mesophyll and vascular bundles. The monocot leaf is also have a three parts, epidermis, mesophyll and vascular bundles. In the case of arrangement of veins and veinlets, you can see that the arrangement of veins and veinlets, there is a parallel venation. In the case of dicot leaf ಅಲ್ಲಿ this is called as a reticulate venation. In the case of dicot leaf, reticulate venation. But in the case of monocot leaf, it is called parallel venation. The meaning of parallel venation is the leaf will have a main vein. You can see that the main vein is there. Along with the main vein, the veinlets also in the same direction as a parallel lines. Main vein irutte, main vein central irutte, on the side by side ಆ ಕಡೆ ಈ ಕಡೆ veinlets ಇರುತ್ತೆ. So this is veinlets and this is the vein. ವೇಯ್ನು ವೇನ್ಲೆಟ್ಸು ಸೇಮ್ ಡೈರೆಕ್ಷನಲ್ಲಿ ಪ್ಯಾರಲಲ್ ಲೈನ್ಸ್ ಥರ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಸಚ್ ಎ ಅರೇಂಜ್ಮೆಂಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಸಿ ಹಿಯರ್ ದ ಮೇನ್ ವೇನ್ ವಿಚ್ ಇಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಸೆಂಟ್ and along with the main vein we can see here the parallel lines. You can see this is a veinlets which are in parallel lines. Such a venation will consider as a parallel venation in the case of the monocot leaf. So here it is a parallel venation. When we see the parts which I already told, upper surface and the lower surface. This is the upper epidermis, that is in the below it is a lower epidermis. In the case of stomata, here also it is consists of a stomata can see here stomata is present. Both same, upper epidermis allu lower epidermis allu almost same equal ಆಗಿರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟ. ಬಟ್ ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ಲೀಫಲ್ಲಿ ಅಪ್ಪರ್ ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಲೆಸ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಲೋಯರ್ ಎಪಿಡರ್ಮಿಸಲ್ಲಿ ಮೋರ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಸ್ಟೊಮ್ಯಾಟ. ಬಟ್ ಇನ್ ದ ಕೇಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ ಲೀಫ್, the stomata which it is present will be of same. You can see here the stomata which is present, that stomata will be same in the case of upper epidermis and lower epidermis. Of course the epidermis is covered by a cuticle. You can see this is a green color here. This is a waxy layer which is covered in the case of epidermis. In between of that upper epidermis, lower epidermis, the next part is a mesophyll. In the case of dicot leaf, mesophyll is there. ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ 2 types of cells ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಡೈಕಾಟ್ ಲೀಫಲ್ಲಿ 2 types of parenchyma cells ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಬಟ್ ಮೊನೊಕಾಟ್ ಲೀಫಲ್ಲಿ ಓನ್ಲಿ 1 type of parenchyma cells. All are either round or oval shape. All are round or a oval shape. You can see that parenchyma is present, only 1 type. There is no 2 types. In the case of monocot, no 2 types are present. In the case of monocot leaf, only 1 type of parenchyma cells are present. That 1 type of parenchyma cells, particular name will not be given, just it is a parenchyma cells. Of course it is consists of a chloroplast. ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಮಧ್ಯದಲ್ಲಿದೆಯಲ್ಲ ಅದು ಇರುತ್ತೆ, ಕ್ಲೋರೋಪ್ಲಾಸ್ಟ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. The parenchyma cells are present. Then the next part is a vascular bundles. You can see here the xylem is there and phloem is there. This is the phloem, and here it is a xylem which it is present, and here it is a phloem which is present in the monocot leaf. Same as the dicot leaf, they have a both xylem and phloem. That's the vascular bundles which they are present in that. The vascular bundles, xylem and phloem, which they are present in the case of monocot leaf also. Same. That's the 3 parts of the monocot leaf. The 3 parts which are present in the monocot leaf, that is epidermis, mesophyll and the vascular bundles. Same as when we compare of that dicot leaf, as the same parts which are present, and that's the 2 leaves, that is a dicot leaf and the monocot leaf which we have studied. Let's continue the next session of the video, the next chapter of that.